What if I told you that there's a device that could bridge the gap between retro gaming nostalgia and the future of blockchain? Today, we're diving deep into Solana's PSG1, a bold experiment that's either going to revolutionize gaming or join the graveyard of ambitious tech projects. And to top it off, they're bringing several crypto airdrops along. Let's find out more together. Hi, I'm Stan, and today on the Airdrops.com channel, I'm about to show you something that could be completely changing the game in Web3. Enter Solana. They're not just launching another gaming device, they're attempting to solve the biggest problem in blockchain gaming right now. And what is that? You'll find out in a bit. But first, the PSG1 comes with a built-in hardware wallet, touch LCD, and fingerprint sensor, all powered by a quad-core ARM CPU. But here's what 99% of people don't understand. It's not about the specs, it's about making blockchain gaming accessible to everyone. They're not just building hardware, they're creating an entire ecosystem with partnerships like Meta Oasis, and they're likely to launch their own token for rewards and gaming experience. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. The project is still early stage. Many details about the token and long-term plans aren't public yet. But here's what matters. They're creating something that could change how we interact with blockchain games forever. Whether they succeed depends on execution and adoption, but the potential is massive. Let me tell you something about Solana's tokenomics that most people are not aware of. While they haven't revealed the full details yet, they're doing something quite smart with their token strategy. Every PSG1 pre-order comes with a multiple confirmed airdrops from their entire ecosystem of partners. Think about that leverage. One purchase, multiple revenue streams. But here's what you need to understand, and I'm gonna repeat it. This is still early stage. The potential native token utility, the allocation, and everything about how this ecosystem will work isn't public yet. And while the airdrops are driving the hype right now, the real question is how they will handle scalability and fair distribution as they grow. Now let me break down something vital about Solana's future that is neglected by most. The PSG1 doesn't seem to be just another gaming device. It aims to position itself neatly in the Solana ecosystem, where NFTs and gaming are already huge. Consider this, they built a device with an integrated hardware wallet and partnerships with blockchain game projects. That's not mere features. That's solving real problems in Web3 gaming. And with their native play token and quest system, they're building something bigger than just hardware. But here's where we need to be realistic. The biggest challenge isn't the technology, it's adoption. Will traditional gamers jump into blockchain gaming? And in this fast-moving tech space, can a hardware-focused strategy stay relevant when software and cloud solutions are evolving every day? The real question isn't about the device itself. It's about whether Solana can keep building their ecosystem, maintain their community momentum, and adapt fast enough in this competitive market. Additionally, what I realized after years of experience is that the team behind a particular project is crucial. In Solana's case, there are two co-founders. You've got Vitor Ribeiro handling all the Web3 development, token and NFT creation, decentralized app development, and integration with partners. Their other founder, Sandro Pinto, isn't just another tech guy. He's a research scientist and professor with a PhD in electronics, specializing in exactly what this project needs: operating systems and security for embedded systems. And check this out, both of these guys are also running PubLed, a decentralized platform that connects knowledge creators and consumers. That shows us something crucial. They're not only building a product, they seem to be committed to advancing the entire Web3 space. The biggest misconception people have about funding of an entrepreneurial project is that you have to go and beg VCs and angel investors and so on. The founders of Solana, however, haven't done any traditional funding rounds. And check this out, they've already sold out 5,000 PSG1 units at $299 each. Do the math, that's serious revenue without giving away any equity. But here's where it gets interesting. They're not simply relying on hardware sales. Their Player One NFTs are creating another revenue stream with real value for the gamers. priority access, discounted pricing, token allocations, and future airdrops. How's that for leverage? They're building multiple revenue streams from day one. And with Wave 1 sold out, future devices will likely come at a higher price point. They might be on the path towards building a sustainable business in this space, but let's see. Now, here's the thing most newcomers fail to grasp about crypto projects: that community is key. Since launching in August 2024, Play Solana have built something remarkable. Over 100,000 followers on X in just months. But it's not about the numbers. Here's what makes this intriguing. They've got endorsements from some pretty big names in crypto. Anatoly Yakovenko, the co-founder of Solana himself, is backing this. Mert Muntas from Helium is on board. Even Animoca Brands is showing support. These aren't just random influencers. These are some of the builders of the future of Web3. Another pretty exciting thing, Play Solana's community engagement strategy. It's not merely posting updates. They're creating real value through limited access campaigns and those Player 1 NFTs. Every post gets massive engagement because they're actually interacting with their community. Consider this leverage. They've built a community that's not just following them, but actually believing in what they're building. That's how you create something that lasts in the space, isn't it? Alright, now let me break down something crucial about the competition that most won't get. The gaming market lately has seen a surge in popularity of the handheld devices, but Play Solana is playing a completely different game. You see, while Steam Deck, ROG Ally, and Nintendo Switch are fighting over the traditional gaming market, PSG1 is creating its own category, blockchain gaming handhelds. Indeed, most retro gaming handhelds like Anburnix RG353V sell for around $100, a significantly lower price than that of the PSG1. But here's where it all comes together. That's not another gaming device purchase. You're buying into an entire Web3 ecosystem. Now, let me tell you about the real competition. There are only two other players trying to do something similar: SuiPlay OX1 and BitBoy1. Neither of them has even launched yet. And here's the genius part. While they're all using similar hardware, possibly even the same manufacturer, Play Solana has a massive advantage. You see, they've chosen a thriving ecosystem. Solana's fun-centric community absolutely loves NFTs, gaming and memes, and anything that brings these together. Meanwhile, BitBoy1 is trying to sell this to Bitcoin maxis who couldn't really care less about gaming, and SuiPlay OX1 is building on an ecosystem that's still finding its feet. That's the kind of strategic thinking that could make the difference between excellence and mediocrity. While everyone else is competing on specs and price, Play Solana is building something that aligns well with their target audience's culture. But here's what you need to understand. This advantage only matters if they can execute. The hardware is just the beginning. The real test will be building an ecosystem that keeps people coming back for more. That's the kind of leverage that could make PSG1 a game changer in this space. Folks, before I tell you about the strengths of Play Solana, let me be honest with you about the risks, because you cannot afford to overlook either. First, this is early stage development. Most of the roadmap and documentation isn't even public yet. That's a massive risk because we don't know exactly where this is heading. Second, and this is crucial, they're building in a niche market. Sure, the Solana ecosystem is huge, but what about everyone else? The mainstream gaming market might not care about blockchain futures. And here's the biggest challenge: execution. Manufacturing hardware isn't like deploying smart contracts. You need to deal with supply chains, scalability, and staying relevant in a market that moves at lightning speed. But now, let me tell you about the strengths that most people miss. First, their ecosystem incentives are quite smart. They're not just selling a device, they're creating value through NFT airdrops and partnerships. That's leverage at its finest. Second, look at their business development. They've got valuable partnerships and endorsements from key opinion leaders. I don't see it as mere marketing. That's strategic positioning. And here's the biggest advantage: they're early. In the blockchain gaming hardware space, there are only two other players and neither has even launched yet. That's the kind of first mover advantage that could make PSG1 a game changer. Now that we're towards the end, let me wrap this up and tell you exactly what you need to remember about Play Solana. They're doing something interesting, blending blockchain rewards with retro gaming, and they're doing it in an interactive ecosystem. Solana's community seems to love this kind of innovation. But here's where I need to keep it real with you. While everyone's hyped about the airdrops and the features, there are still many unanswered questions. The team needs to prove they can execute, and they need to show us detailed tokenomics and governance structures. Now, here's the thing about hardware. It's a double-edged sword. Yes, it creates novelty, but it also brings manufacturing headaches and a ticking clock in this fast-moving market. Could they succeed? Possibly. If they build a core community that values these blockchain futures, they could carve out their niche. But listen, if people see this as just an expensive retro gaming device with some crypto features thrown in, they're in trouble. For the short and mid-term, however, there might be an opportunity here, as you're getting confirmed airdrops from multiple projects when you grab the device. But beware, there's no guarantee these airdrops will cover your investment. At the end of the day, that's what separates the winners from the losers in this dynamic crypto space, understanding both the opportunity and the risks. Okay folks, if you found value in this breakdown of Play Solana, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. I'm constantly analyzing opportunities like this that could be game changing in Web3. And here's my special invitation to you. Head over to airdrops.com to stay updated on all the latest airdrops in the space with info on how you can get your hands on them. That's where winners position themselves early while everyone else is still trying to figure out what's happened. I'm Stan, and I thank you for staying with me till the end. I'll see you next time.